friend Lukunja. He has helped me. He has trained, last 1 year alone, 635 Meru Youth Service students. We are recruiting more students into Meru Youth Service this November. And the whole idea is really to empower our youth by training them. We said the problem with the youth in Kenya today is not that they are unemployed. Many of the youth are unemployable because they have no skills. So we'll try our best to make sure you have the necessary skills and then you fit within the economy. But my request, please, to our channel arrogance. Don't say you are too educated. There are things you can't do. I was telling our other grand ones the other day, money is not found in clean places. Money is found in dirt. So you have to dirt yourself. You have to dig up. Lazima ushike kakoto, mchanga, umwagikiwe na maji for you to make money. So let us forget about arrogance, tufanye kazi, and we are going to be okay. Finally, Your Excellency, allow me to just support my senator. Najua siku hizi sisi tuko hapa kwa kijiji, we ni Meru, tunasoma gazeti vile mambo inaendelea huko Nairobi. Kile tunamuomba ni utupatie heshima. I've been around for long enough, and at a very minimum I should know the difference between the East and the West in the politics of Kenya. So tuheshimiwe, as the Meru community, we sit down, we analyze what is the best in the interest of Meru, and we make that decision, without pressure. What we decide as the leadership of Meru should be respected. So we are keenly waiting for this report of BBI. We are going to take time to study it. Hatutaongea the first day it comes out. We are going to retreat when it comes out. We are going to analyze it. And we shall make a reasoned, principled stand when it comes out. So, and the stand we take, we request the other Kenyans to respect us, because it is us who should know the interests of Meru best. Hiyo ndio ningetaka kusema. Otherwise, I don't have a speech. This was not my day today, it is your day. Nangemuomba nyinyi nyote msimame. Tupega makofi mpaka kuja hapa aongee. 1, 2, 3. Karibu our chief guest. Salimia watu wetu. Asante.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Governor, tafadhali tunaweza keti chini. Thank you very much. My friend the Governor of Meru, the Honorable Kiraitu Murungi, the senators, members of parliament present, council members led by the chair, teaching staff, parents, guardians, sponsors, graduates, students, distinguished guests, good afternoon. Hamjambo. Mogeni Kaire. It is my pleasure to join you for this third graduation ceremony since this institution became a national polytechnic. I want to begin by congratulating each member of the graduating class. You are the reason for this occasion. We are all here, your parents, your friends, family, and the entire community, because each one of you has done well, and all of you have made us proud. It takes a lot to sit where you're seated. It takes discipline, hard work, mental strength, and much more. Congratulations for making it to the finishing line. The truth is, this is not really the finishing line, but a starting point. For each one of you, the rest of your life starts now. For each one of you, hustling starts now, prosperity starts now, and hard work required to achieve the goals and desires of your hearts start now. I have come here to encourage you. I have come to tell you that the society and our economy and plan has a place for you, for your passion, for your aspiration, and for your innovation. There is a place for your skills and expertise. I can say this because our entire economic agenda as a government and a country is dependent on the creation of jobs, and not just any jobs, but industrial and technical jobs like the ones you have spent the last few years mastering. At the core of the Big Four agenda is jobs, expanding manufacturing, increasing agro-processing and value addition, the affordable housing plan, and irrigation. All are just different ways to spark the creation of jobs. And these jobs are for you. A while back, industrialists and manufacturers in this country approached us with their concerns. They told us they were spending too much time and resources training workers in their plants, often from scratch, long after leaving college. This was holding back time, their efficiency. They could be producing more, making more, and earning more if they had operators, machinists, welders, and other technical staff who are ready to start work on day one. The casual labor system was not working for them. They wanted professionals. And that is what Meru National Polytechnic trains, and that's who you are. The good thing was, at the time the manufacturers were speaking to us, we were already ahead of them. The government had already identified the gap, and we were aggressively working on the solution. We had already seen that we were losing too many young people in the transition between secondary and tertiary institutions, with only a few 100,000 going to universities and the rest falling through the cracks. We were also looking to create a workforce with the capacity to drive our economy forward. We wanted investors to put up new factories and add value to Kenyan agro-produce. This would require skilled labor. We had already started an aggressive program to revitalize and upscale tertiary and vocational education. We began the construction of TIVET institution in every constituency as far back as 2013. We upgraded regional polytechnic like this one into national institutions, and we have even provided access to loans from the Higher Education Loans Board to TIVET students. As we stand here today, there are more students in TIVET institutions than there are in universities for the first time in the history of our country. This is a very big step forward. I know I have talked a lot about jobs, But the truth is, not all of you are going to become job seekers. There are job creators seated here, and I want to encourage them as well. The skills you have acquired can anchor a business enough to solve a problem. To those thinking of entrepreneurship, I urge you to do your market research carefully. Offer solutions, products, and services that meet the needs of the market and community. If you are providing a product people need, your business will be sustainable, and you will create employment not just for yourself, but for others as well. Do not think success happens overnight. Give yourselves time and preserve and push as hard as you can and as far as you can. Opportunities are often disguised as challenges. Look around your community and society. What challenges can you help solve? And how can you monetize the solutions to make a living, create employment, and create wealth? The world is changing. Education systems are changing, and the working environment are also changing. We are living in a knowledge-based, technology-driven world. This means science, technology, and mathematics-based education systems are the learning systems of not just the present and the future, but the future as well. I want to acknowledge the Meru National Polytechnic for exemplifying this shift as seen in your domination of the national robotics competition, where this institution emerged top 4 consecutive years. This institution has also scooped position 1 twice in the 6th edition of the Africa Tech Challenge that have been held to date. These achievements tell me there is a tech culture and a spirit of innovation in this college. I have always challenged polytechnics and universities to develop their own income-generating projects to shield them from dwindling national budgets, and I am pleased to hear, and I have seen this morning, that the Meru National Polytechnic has a robust income-generating program that subsidizes the resources you receive from government, enabling you to cater for your student population. Institutions of higher learning require partnership and linkages, and the Meru National Polytechnic has both, including tie-ups with development partners such as the World Bank and collaboration programs with the National Construction Authority and the NTSA. This morning, I was privileged to hand over documents that have been signed to facilitate an estimate of 1 billion shillings for this institution, part of the East Africa Skills for Transformation and Regional Integration project called ISTRIP that will enable the government of Kenya to access 6 billion shillings that will be spent in about 5 institutions, one of them being Meru National Polytechnic. This institution is a beneficiary of what I have said is 1 billion shillings because of its exemplary performance as a distinguished institution that has demonstrated capacity and excellence. This polytechnic is a pilot center for the competence-based education and training approach. Your experience will help shape the rollout of the TIVET-based program in other TIVET institutions across the country. TIVET is particularly suitable for practical learning, and given the hands-on nature of TIVET courses, it is a perfect fit for TIVET institutions. For this reason, the government of Kenya has decided that from January 2020, all TIVET institutions must begin to implement competence-based training and education. To you, the graduates, I reiterate that this economy and this society has a place for you, provided you are willing to work for it. I have great faith that you will become excellent citizens who contribute immensely to the transformation of your communities and our nation. Allow me to respond to a few of the items that have been raised here by various speakers. Number one, Rahim has mentioned about the boards and the challenges on placement of boards. I have already instructed the ministry to recall any board that has issues with whatever communities there are, so that we can streamline and make the appointments in accordance with the law. We are a law-abiding country, and we want to respect what the law says. There could have been an oversight in some of the appointments that were made, but the Committee of Parliament has already recommended that in some of the cases, there was oversight on what the law provides, and therefore the necessary corrections will be effected. Both the Member of Parliament and the MCA of this area have talked about the lighting around this institution. The last time I was here, there was an issue about lighting from Makutano to this place, which we now have street lighting. But I am told from Kinoru to Kambakia, there is still a problem. We will ensure that that as well is covered by our street lighting program. I am also informed that some of the students stay where we have built a new bypass. We will also ensure that there is lighting in that general area so that students can safely travel to and fro from their residences. You are aware that already in this city, Meru town, we have just concluded the construction of 21 kilometers of road to cover both the eastern and western bypass, and at a cost of about 3 billion shillings. We are also doing another 1 billion kilometers of tarmac in Maua town. And shortly, we will be launching the transfer of both the sewer system in this town, an improvement, and the water system in this town, again, at a cost of 1.2 billion shillings. We are already in discussion with the county government so that we can continuously improve the quality of services in this town, both for the benefit of the students in this college and the residents of Meru town. I want to congratulate Meru National Polytechnic. We've been informed that 3 years ago, there were only about 3,000 students. We now have close to just over 10,000 students in this college. One may ask, what will happen to all these graduates when they leave this college? But before you ask that question, the more appropriate question to ask is what was happening to these 10,000 students who never came to college before? I think that's the more appropriate question to ask, because these close to 7,000 students who today have an opportunity to acquire skills and competencies in Meru National Polytechnic did not have that opportunity before, and all of them were falling through the cracks, as I have said. Today, the fact that we have increased the number of students in our TIVET institutions across the country from about 130,000 3-4 years ago to currently about 360,000 was not by trial and error, it was not by default, it was not by accident, it was deliberate. Because for a very long time, our development programs were delayed because of our underinvestment in TIVET that gives us the requisite skills and competencies that will power our transformation and that will serve as the engine for our development programs. And we are very proud as a government that we have managed to occasion a paradigm shift in our education system to focus more on TIVET institutions, technical training, acquisition of competencies and skills, as opposed to mere normal learning. I am confident that the future is going to be a lot different with the men and women like the ones graduating today, because already Kiraito Murungi, the Honorable Governor of this county, will tell you we are already in discussion under our housing program to build the first 5,000 houses in Meru that will require 25,000 young people with skills like the ones that you are acquiring in this institution. That will occasion the greatest ever transformation and job creation in Kenyan history. And we are determined and committed to the Big Four, which is a deliberate, well thought out plan for job creation and transformation of our nation. I want to commend the county government of Meru for realizing the potential of TIVET and partnering with Meru National Polytechnic. I'm informed that 600 of Meru Youth Service were trained in this institution, and another similar number will be coming here later or early next year. Mr. Governor, I want to tell you, you are spot on in the identification of TIVET as a place where you can empower more youth in this county, as we do it across the country. Let me also say that I've heard what was said by the chief principal of this institution with regard to trainers. Our first assignment was to transfer trainers from TSC, where they were marginalized and ignored. Now they are members of the Public Service Commission. The second agenda we have is to create a scheme of service that provides for their promotion, career development, and proper remuneration. And the government of Kenya is well underway working on that program, and we should be able to report back shortly. I want to give my undertaking that the government of Kenya will, in recognition of the central place of TIVET, we will ensure that trainers in these institutions will have a proper place in the human resource development of our nation. I know there is shortage of training staff in this institution. In the last 2 months, we have hired, and maybe in the next 1 month, we will hire a total of 14 new trainers. It's still way below our expectation. I undertake that we will consider additional staff in our new budget so that we can have sufficient numbers to facilitate the training, not just in Meru National Polytechnic, but in our institutions across the country. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I think those are among the issues that I needed to address, and to tell the graduates who are here today that the entire development program of the government of Kenya is focused on giving you opportunity to meaningfully contribute and participate and contribute your talents and skills and expertise that you have acquired here and that you will develop into the future, and making sure that you are mainstreamed into the transformation efforts of our country. I give you my undertaking on behalf of the government of Kenya that shall continue to be our focus, because we believe in you and we believe that you hold the future of our nation. With those many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, again to the graduates, congratulations, my very best wishes, and God bless you.
We request the graduates to remain calm within the tent. Please don't make movement until we are through with the entire process of awarding diplomas and certificates.
We can be able to leave. Thank you very much for your obedience. The guest of honor, I want also to say that the DCC, Imenti North, is here with us, and we recognize his presence. Thank you.
Your Excellency, sir, please allow me to call the Deputy Principal in charge of academics to present the graduates for the award of certificates, diplomas, and higher diplomas.
The guest of honor, sir, please allow me to call the following heads of department to present their respective graduates who were examined and satisfied for the awards of Assistant Certificate and the Craft Certificates between the academic year 2018-2019 in the following order: Agriculture, Applied Science and Cosmetology, Building and Civil Engineering, Business, Management and Accountancy, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Information Communication and Technology and Informatics, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering, Tourism and Hospitality Management. Welcome. Please, graduates, kindly stand up as your names are read out and remain upstanding until the certificates are awarded.
The guest of honor, sir, please allow me to present the following graduates who are examined and certified for the award of certificates in academic year 2018-2019. Artisan in agri-business, distinction, Kenywa Kevin, Baya Lenite Kedi, Bidhi Janet Mumo. Credit: Githendo, Halima, Isaac, Kaimenyi, Kadhabi Daina, Kadhabi Eva, Kedi Esther, Kedi Flora Gishunge, Kitalia, Kidhinji, Kulo, Maina, Maitethia, Mulega, Muloki, Mudhomi, Mwiti, Nsawira, Jero Cornelius Murimi, Jero Immaculate, Okoth, Odiek, Ouko, Duranera, Wambua, Pass, Mutiria, Mutugi, Dagala. Club certificate in agriculture. Distinction: Kenoti Philip, Mwanik Mishek Murimi, Gere Robert Moriogi. Credit: Ayuma, Shepto, Sherotish Janet, Sherotish Mercy, Shereyot, Gadhi, Getuma, Ijini, Jep Kogei, Juria, Kamande, Karioki, Kawira, Kingori Kanana Faith, Kingori Ruth Nyagodhie, Maina, Malala, Mati, Munende, Mutembei, Mutiria, Mwenda, Mwerigi, Mwiti, Mviga, Ochieng, Omari, Pass, Shepkoesh, Gakuru, Juma, Kirogo, Lorimodon, Mutugi, Duko, Nyambula, Thomas, Tirop. Thank you.
The guest of honor, sir. The guest of honor, sir, please allow me to present the following graduates who were examined and certified for the award of certificates in the academic year 2018-2019. Craft Certificate in Science Laboratory. Credit: Alimlim, Kasheri, Kadhure, Kenoti, Mati, Mokubu, Murangeri, Muronge, Mudhoni, Mwendwa, Njagi, Tinyari, Yvonne. Pass: Kechonge, Kaenga, Kamuri, Kanja, Kanoru, Keremi Gaki, Fanis, Mawera, Mbae,